Do you hate when your enemies fight back? Are you tired of having to aim all the time? Do you generally enjoy just pissing off your enemies? If so, stay tuned, hunters, because boy, oh boy, do I have a build for you. What is going on, YouTube? Matty here, and today we are going over a nasty Hunter Stasis build which you can use next season. Why am I making a video on a build for next season? Well, this all has to do with the TWAB a week ago letting us know of quite a few Stasis buffs, and man, it's gonna be unpleasant. Well, pleasant for you and unpleasant for your enemies. Let's get into it. This is a build that literally anyone can use, as it has all the tools you need to become essentially a mobile martyr. Let me explain. Stasis used to be king. In Beyond Light, if you weren't running Stasis, you were throwing, because you could just absolutely nuke anyone with ability spam. Then Shatter Dive damage got nerfed, and then the cooldowns for Stasis grenades and melees were drastically increased. But it is time to return to that era. Lock your enemies down with Stasis nades, beam them with Fighting Lion, and spray them with an SMG. As far as abilities go, let's talk about aspects. To start, we're going to be running Touch of Winter and Winter Shroud. Touch of Winter will juice the hell out of your Stasis grenades, and Winter Shroud will slow down anyone foolish enough to be close to you when you dodge. Run Gambler's Dodge, because with this build, if you play it right, you will never have to manually reload. Now keep in mind, guys, next season, Winter Shroud is going to get boosted to 2 slots just for this next part. For fragments, it just depends on what grenade you want to use. Now, if you want to run Dusk Fields, run Whisper of Shards, Whisper of Impetus, Whisper of Durance, and Whisper of Chains. This will let you keep someone slowed for much longer while in a Dusk Field, but also lets you play defensively near the Stasis Crystal of that Dusk Field, mainly because you're going to have 15% more damage reduction while you're near friendly Stasis crystals. Now, if you break that crystal, it gives you faster grenade recharge when there's no enemies nearby. Whisper of Impetus reloads stored weapons when you hit someone with a powered Stasis melee. You guys can already tell that we're starting to get a little more disgusting. For my Glacier Grenade users, you still use the above fragments, but swap out Durance for Whisper of Fissures. Between Fighting Lion and your giant Glacier nades, you'll have a pocket nuke. Do note that Glacier grenades have a very long cooldown. We're talking 152 seconds at base. So you're gonna have a very high discipline to pump out these bad boys consistently. Think between 8 to 10 discipline. Now let's get to guns. Since you're running Stompies and Fighting Lion, precision weapons like a hand cannon won't serve you well here. You just want to spray and pray, baby. So let's go over the 3 SMGs you should use here. First up is Submission. It's a lightweight kinetic SMG, 900 RPM. Now this drops from the first 3 encounters of Vow of the Disciple. Few points on this is that it's craftable, but requires 5 patterns. Definitely farm for this bad boy when Vow of the Disciple is the rotator. Now, this weapon is our first choice because not only does it fire fast as hell, it heals you off of reload with Soul Drinker origin traits. If you hit all your shots, it restores 25% of your health, and with Bottomless Bounty from the artifact, it doubles the effect, giving you possibly 50% HP off a reload. Absolutely disgusting. Now for the submission god rolls, we're looking at full bore, accurized rounds, and a range masterwork. If we wanted max range, we're going to be looking at Encore and Killing Wind. Getting just 1 kill with this perk combo gives you a plus 20 to range, plus 40 to handling, plus 50 to mobility, and a plus 5% to increased fall off range distance from Killing Wind. Each precision kill you will get gives you a stack of Encore. That gives you a plus 10 to range, which gives you an additional 1.3 meters and stacks up to 3 times. Now, if you can't hit your shots, come on, kid. Each body shot kill will remove a stack of Encore range, and if at no stacks of Encore range, you get improved accuracy and 30 stability. Swapping back to your energy weapon will remove these buffs, so you would start a streak by getting someone absolutes with a Fighting Lion shot, and then getting both Encore and Killing Wind, very quickly cleaning them up. And then you start streaking with Fighting Lion, and then this whole thing just kind of goes back and forth. Now, if you want more grenades or damage, we're going to be looking at Perpetual Motion and Demolitionists with Harmony. This combo won't have the range of the previous one, but you'll have a bonus stat all the time. With those Stompies, you better be moving. Perpetual Motion times 2 gives you a plus 15 to handling, stability, and reload speed while moving. Demolitionist is great on Stasis builds, considering considering that the cooldown of a glacier grenade at a tier 3 discipline is 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Each kill with a demolitionist primary gives you 10% grenade energy or 15-second cooldown shaved off until you have a tier 3 discipline. If you have higher discipline, run Harmony. Just pepper someone with a few shots of submission and then beam them with Fighting Lion, and then you have a 20% increased damage and a plus 15 handling for 7 seconds. Oh, what's that? You can refresh Harmony infinitely without reloading Fighting Lion, because whenever you hit something with Fighting Lion, then kill something else, Fighting Lion instantly reloads? It's gross, and I hate myself for telling you guys this. Now, the second SMG on the list is going to be Blood Feud. It's a Stasis aggressive 750 RPM. It drops from Season of the Plunder activities, and Umbrals can be focused at the star charts in the helm for it if you guys want to be boring. It is craftable, but requires 5 patterns. Also, when you aim down the sights with this gun and shoot it, it kind of looks like it has this cute little lobster claws. It's cute. I don't know why I said that, but I said it. Now, the god rolls for this, we're looking at Hammerforged rifling, accurized rounds. We want that range master work. We're going to be looking at dynamic sway reduction and headstone. Yes, headstone. This roll gives Blood Feud 20 meters of range, something that aggressive SMGs don't have enough of. And we don't need to worry about stability when we got dynamic sway, mitigating bloom and recoil. Headstone makes a stasis crystal on a precision kill, so you can get your grenades back fast. It's gross. Now, third on the list of SMGs is going to be NYOD. This is a kinetic 600 RPM precision SMG, attainable from world drops, Banshee, or focusing Umbrals at the star charts for Hake weapons. It also has a Hake breach armaments, which will be handy for blowing up your own crystals if you didn't have Fighting Lion loaded. Now, the god rolls for this is going to be Fluted Barrel, accurized rounds. We want that range master work with tunnel vision and multi-kill clip. Now, after locking someone down with a stasis grenade and hitting them with Fighting Lion, clean them up with this SMG, reload, and now you have a super accurate gun. We're talking 20 aim assist, 20 accuracy cone size, and faster ADS. That's doing a lot of damage. How much damage? 17%, 33%, and 50% more damage depending on how many people you killed with this SMG. So start murdering! What are you waiting for? Or honestly, if you don't want to think at all, grab a Pardon Our Dust from Dares of Eternity with proximity detonator grenades and just start cheesing with stasis and explosions. God, guys, listen, I feel guilty making this video. Next season, it's gonna be gross. It's gonna be something else. So I hope this video helps you guys out next season. Save it, send it to a friend, or don't. Just murder everyone with this build. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I think you'll have a ton of fun with this build. I love you. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you guys on the next one.